There's a lot of phrases, locations, or objects we hear referenced quite a bit in country music. Stereotypically, you've got beer, girls in tight jeans, big pickup trucks, but the one I want to focus on today is small towns. Country artists have a lot of pride in their hometown, and they like to boast about it. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm very proud of the town I've grown up in, but it seems to be this thing in country music where you have to be from a small town in the middle of nowhere, like as if the smaller your hometown, the more country cred you have. Obviously that is false. You don't have to be from a small town to make great country music, but it just seems like something a lot of artists like to brag about. So today, I thought it'd be fun to sit down and actually find out where these artists are from and how big is their small town. Here's how this video is gonna work. I have a list of roughly 50 country artists. I literally just googled country artists, took the Billboard's top 30-ish, and then threw in a few of my own that I was interested in. So no rhyme or reason to this list, it's just there, and it's around 50 artists. We're going to find out where they're from and the population of that town, organize it from smallest to largest hometown on this beautiful tier list that I have made. And how it works is the smaller the hometown, the better country artists they are, because that's obviously how it works. As you can see, we've got city trash, we've got low-key fake, country, legend, and just alpha, just plain alpha. So then afterwards, we're going to find the average hometown size as well as see if we can draw any connections. Because right away, you would think a pop country star like Russell Dickerson would be from some big city, while someone like Zac Brown is from a cabin in the woods. But for all I know, it could be the exact opposite way around. I'm excited to get into it. I hope you are too. Let's jump right in with the man who just released an incredibly long album that, if you listen to the podcast, you know our opinions on it. And so Alan Jackson, where is Alan Jackson from? Noonan. $45K. You know what? That's respectable. Alan, you can get country. These will probably get shuffled around. As we go, artists may switch tier so that one tier doesn't have a gazillion people, but generally it's gonna just go in perfect order. So, Alan, $45K to start us off. That's country. Alright, fan favorite, one of my favorites, Brad Paisley. I consider him a fantastic country artist. But is he actually what we think he is? Glendale, West Virginia. I swear there's a Glendale, Arizona. Yeah. So what's this Walmart Glendale? Glendale, West Virginia. Population. 1.3! Bro, I figured if you're gonna talk about a small town, you'd be from a small town. But like, 1.3K, that's itty bitty. What is a Glendale map looking like? Glendale, city in West Virginia, maps. Bro, it's nothing. It's just, wow, okay. This one I'm interested in. Mr. Brett Young. Anaheim. This is a big one. This is our first big one. Oh, get in the bin, my guy. City trash coming around with 350K. Not on my watch. Next up, we got Brothers Osborne. They just did a really good tiny desk the other day that I really enjoyed. Next up, we got Chris Stapleton. I'm not expecting a town, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is just gonna be like a treehouse. Singer-songwriter. Lexington, Kentucky. This is gonna be a big one. Oh, it comes up right away. Yes, 320,000. He's a fake. But city trash. Waste man. To follow, we have Cody Johnson. Surely, well, this has to be somewhere in Texas, right? It's gotta be. How do you say the? Who invented these? Like, Canada's not that different from the States. But like, Sebastopol. Someone correct me. Stopple population. Someone correct me. 7,700. That is not bad, and I think that's gonna put him just above. I think is he below Chris Jansen? No, Chris Jansen's in 8,000. Brett Eldridge is 8,000. Brothers Osborne is 4. Okay, so oh nope, Cody Johnson right there, legend of the genre. Wait, that's California. I just clocked this. Hold on. It's Cody Johnson from California. It's Cody Johnson. I was just about to move on. Wait, Sebastopol, Texas. What's going on? So what's this thing in California? What's the population of this? 120! Wait. Hold on. Unincorporated. Cody Johnson. Okay, wait. Located 14 miles, although residents have said the population once reached decreased to 120 by 2000. So there's no... We're gonna put him down at 120 then. Hold on. You, sir, take yourself an alpha. 120. Where's my boy? Shay, I'd assume similar to Pennsylvania, right? No, Natural Dam, Arkansas. Natural Dam, Arkansas. I love how it pops up now. I don't have to type the full thing. 265. Build me up a map of this. It's a church and a crescent. There's a mail office, a church. That's it. That's the whole thing. Bro, I mean, fair enough. Just behind Cody Johnson. Oh my gosh, alright. Fair play. Alright, the man, Garth Brooks. Don't have a clue. Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's a big one, is it not? Oklahoma population. I swear that's a massive one. What's the biggest one yet? I don't know my stuff that well, but... Tulsa, Oklahoma. 402,000. City trash. Absolutely blew Brett Young out of the water. Wow. Alright, big boy, big reference point. Hank Williams Jr. big boy Hardy. What are we saying? Hardy, town. Not hate your hometown. Where's Hardy from? Philadelphia, Mississippi. This is going to be huge, is it not? Is this 1 million? Oh, wait. Philadelphia. Is this 1 million? Yes! 1.5. Philadelphia, Mississippi. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, don't take away my 1 million. I was so happy we got... Oh, no. So, Hardy goes there. That really took the wind out of my sails. I thought we got 1 million. Why are there 2 Philadelphias, man? Alright, Justin Moore. I think I remember someone saying that he grew up in, like, nowhere. He likes to sing about his hometown. Poyen. That's not how you say it. Poyen, something like that. Arkansas. Population. It's Arkansas again! 308! I'm telling you. This Arkansas. People don't want to live there. What's with Arkansas? Okay, the Lady Casey, Spacey Casey, what are we saying? Casey Musgraves, hometown. Hometown of Golden, Texas. Golden, Texas. Population 200. Wait a minute. That's higher than Shay. Yeah. Look at her go. Is it like literally like a trailer park or something? Maps, Golden, Texas. Oh my gosh.
It's that late?
You know, you smoke too much of that shit. That shit's gonna rob you of your ambition.
Not if your ambition is to get high and watch TV.
Ain't no time for faking jacks. Stop faking jacks. Brothers who fake jacks get laid on their back.
Alright, Russell Dickerson, show me Los Angeles. Russell Dickerson, hometown. Union City, Tennessee. That sounds very small. Union City. Why are there so many Union cities? Look at this. Michigan, Tennessee, California, Georgia. There's a Union City church in Ottawa. Bro, what's... Man, come on. Fix your names. 10K. You know what? That's pretty darn respectable. That's gonna go... I think that's above George Strait. Because George Strait... Oh, wait. They're both 10. Russell Dickerson's gonna beat George Strait by 12 people. Nice. All right, the man himself, Willie Nelson. Town. Abbott, Texas. Where is Abbott, Texas? Population. 317. There we go. What's it looking like on the map? Oh, it's nothing. Oh, it's nothing. It's got a barbecue, a pizza shack, and a fire department and a church. 2 churches. That is lovely. 317. That'll put you right there. Yeah, there. All right, last two Zachs. Now, I kind of know. I think he's from a big one, is he not? Where did Zach Brown grow up? Atlanta. This is gonna be huge. Come on, pass a million. Maybe it's not even close. Pass a million. It's only 488K. I say only. That will earn you a good spot. That's dead last, right? He's the most city trash we have so far. Yep. Nice. All right, lastly, very last one, and then we're done here. Zach Bryan. What is that? Uloga. We're gonna go with Uloga. I don't know how to say it. 1174. That is going to put you there. Brad Paisley. Yeah, 1174 will put you there. All right, so this is the end of our tier list. I'm gonna make like a more formal chart that'll go on the screen in a second. But in terms of the tier list, this is what it's looking like. Again, 3 digits, 4 digits, 5 digits, 6 digits, and then the way I divided the 6 digits was like, this is under 200K, over 200K. Kind of surprised. I mean, there's a lot more in the 4 digits than I was expecting. I was expecting a lot more between that 80 to 150K range. But no, a lot of these artists are from really tiny towns. Myself personally, my town is 1 person. It is just me. I am in the smallest of small towns. So if my icon was here, I would be the alphaist of them all. I am the alpha of the alpha. We should know this by now. No, I think, I don't even know what mine is. I think it's like 7, 8K. I think, I don't really know. That's just throwing a guess out there. Either way, really, really cool to see. I love how diverse this top one is. We got Texas country, you got some spacey pop country kinda, you got pop music, you got 2 absolute icons, Justin Moore. no disrespect to Justin Moore, but yeah, really diverse. And then, I mean, to see this city trash, that's kind of funny. Yeah, cool little exercise. Let's go break this down a little more. So, quickly to summarize the data we found. Unfortunately, we did not find anyone from a town with less than 100 people. I don't even know how many of those places exist, but I was holding out hope we would get one. Unfortunately not, although we came close. We had 6 artists from towns of less than 1,000 people, 5 of those being less than 500. 17 artists hailed from communities of less than 10,000 people, Sam Hunt barely squeaking in with literally no room to spare. 16 artists' hometowns were less than 50,000 people, only 4 found themselves in the 50 to 100K range, and lastly, 11 artists were from municipalities larger than 100,000, however only 4 of those were more than 200K. Unfortunately, we did not find anyone in the millions or the 7th digit. I thought we had it with Hardy, but unfortunately, America has more cities than names as seen by the multitude of union cities. Who even came up with that name? It sounds like the neighboring town of Radiator Springs, Union City. The average size amongst this group of musicians is 64,536 people, although that's not entirely accurate because the big cities are so many times larger than someone like Cody Johnson. You could have like 50 towns of 100 people, but you throw Zach Brown in and suddenly the average is 9,682. Then you would say eliminate the outlier, but there's too many for them to be called outliers. I think there's other like curvy graphs that find more accurate averages. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not mathy at all. Logarithmic or something. I think I heard my brother use that term. My point being, average size is 64,500, but I don't know how accurate that stat really is. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, which you should, at over.shore, you'll remember I asked you guys what you would consider a small town. Now you understand why, because if you Google it, there's no concrete definition or population limit to classify a small town. It's subjective, so I decided to ask you guys what we should consider a small town. I put one of those little slider polls up, one end being less than 100 and the other end being larger than 75k. If we look at our results, obviously there's no exact answer, but the dot is just shy of 1/3, so we're gonna say 20 grand. So by our definition of a small town, 31 of the 54 or 57% of the artists come from small towns. So that's all good and dandy. It looks like the majority of country artists are from small towns, and if they didn't fit our criteria of a small town, a lot of them were pretty darn close. But what about other genres? After all, this would be meaningless if everyone's from small towns and country artists just choose to sing about it. So I did the same process for the top 10 pop, R&B, and rap artists, and the results are pretty clear. In terms of the pop world, out of the 10 artists I had, it was pretty all over the place. Harry Styles was the smallest hometown with 5,500 people. However, on the other end of the spectrum, you have people like Dua Lipa from London, England, which is over 8.9 million, which is the biggest city I came across over the course of this entire video. So though pop had some small towns, they also had some massive ones like LA, London, Honolulu. But the real shocking evidence comes from rap and R&B. Between the two genres, out of the 20 artists I had, the Kid Laroi was the only one from what we would call a small town, clocking in at around 14,000 people. Other than him and John Legend, who hails from Springfield, Ohio with 60k, everyone else is over 100,000 and more often than not upwards of 500,000. So across the board, the average population for pop was 1.76 million, but it's pretty skewed given the massive gap between largest and smallest. However, rap and R&B didn't have nearly as much variation, so these averages are much more accurate. The average hometown size for rap was 1.297 million, and the average for R&B was 1.62. So all in all, it's true. Country artists are actually from small towns. Obviously, not every country artist ever was included on this list. Like I said, I just threw a bunch of names onto a list. However, at 54 artists, I think this is a reliable sample size. Maybe not exactly 57% of all country artists come from towns smaller than 20 grand, but with the sample size we have here, I can't see the overall percentage dropping to like 20% or jumping to 90. Now for my little reflection, essentially my predictions compared to the results. Honestly, I figured some would have been from small towns, given the fact a lot of them like to sing about it, and you're not going to make a small town anthem if you're from Chicago. But I was definitely surprised at just how many are actually from small towns. Furthermore, I got a whole new appreciation for the results after comparing it to the other genres. Maybe this shouldn't be as surprising as it is to me. After all, country music is rooted in a small blue-collar town. It's all about the simple life, but I guess there was a part of me that just assumed not all of them would be from small towns, and while not all of them are, it's a lot higher of a percentage than I would have assumed. So, good job, country music. You are what you say, at least in this branch. If you enjoyed this video, I'd encourage you to drop a like and share it with somebody who may be interested. If you're new, subscribe for more country music content. I put a boatload of effort into this video, so, as a creator, I really want this video to do well. Links to my Instagram, Discord, and podcast are in the description below. Check them out. Comment what you thought of this little exercise. Were you surprised? Were you not? Are you from a small town? Anyways, the video is well long enough, so I'm going to sign off. Until next time, have a great day.